Hi, I'm Victoria. I worked in a specialty bra shop for 3.5 years, and I want to kind of insert myself here where no one asked me to be, because if you spend your whole life being told that bras are bad, then when you put on a bad bra, you're gonna say, well, this is just how bras are. And I think that bra startups, now we're getting into the meat of my spicy hot take. I said, all right, well, people hate bras, so how can we sell them bras? So what I wanna do today is kind of walk through the different sizing charts for some of these bra startups. In general, I get advertised three a lot. I get advertised Thirdlove, Pepper, and Cuup with 2 U's. Hopefully this can just give you a better idea of what sizing systems you should be looking at. Just to say it up front, just because one of these brands has a sizing system that I don't like doesn't necessarily mean their bras are bad. Some of my favorite brands have really bad sizing charts on their websites. If you have not been fitted professionally or spent a lot of time doing your own research and measured yourself, you're probably gonna be kind of confused by the numbers that I am giving you. I wear a 32 triple D or a 32E. In my time fitting, the most common sizes I fit were 30 to 34, double to triple D. If you're hearing, you know, D, double D, triple D, these are not even large sizes. These are, you're looking at kind of the medium of bras. So let's jump into it. So the first one we're gonna take a look at is Thirdlove. The most heinous claim that they make, since 85% of people who wear bras are not wearing the right size, we did research and realized that that's because there aren't enough sizes. It completely misunderstands the problem. In general, people are wearing bras that are 2 to 3 sizes too loose. A half cup size isn't going to change anything. It allows them to say that they have this huge size range. They always market like they have the biggest size range, and they don't actually have that big of a size range. They just can count all of these half cup sizes, even though they don't go up that big compared to a lot of other brands that do have much wider size ranges. I see a lot of people talking about how it is the first time they found a bra that fits. And I don't want to discount that in any way. That is always good. It's always good to get someone from a bra that absolutely doesn't fit to a bra that does fit. So we are going to do the fit finder. I'm going to go by the size that I wore before I learned how to fit bras and got fitted and all of that. So I used to wear a 36C, and I think a lot of people think of that as a pretty average size. I definitely held on to my bras for like a good few years, so I'm gonna say more than 2 years. Let's talk fit issues. So the bands were writing up, what hook do you usually wear your bra on? I usually wore it on the middle hook. My straps always slipped. I'm going to go with slender. I think that's the closest. Okay, based on what I've told, oh my god. All right, well, I have to give them my email so that they'll send me my bra size. So they recommend for me a 36C, which is, okay, this is very funny to me. I said that my band was writing up, my straps were falling down. I was generally filling out the cup. They didn't really ask me if I experienced any discomfort with my bra, which I definitely did, but it took a look at all of that and it was like, yep, you're looking good. That's it, baby. So they suggest that I get a 36C. I don't think it's good that there are fit issues that they were just like, oh, can't do anything about that. Just want a sizing chart. Bra size chart. There's no information about how to measure yourself. Really, they just like don't have a sizing chart. And it's weird because they have some actually really good articles about how to make sure you're wearing your bra right for a better fit, but they're missing a lot of this very core information. I think Thirdlove is just clearly made by people who don't really know about bras, but they do want to help. 2 out of 5 for the fit, and, you know, 0 out of 5 for the non-existent size chart. So then we're gonna look at Pepper. One funny thing too is a lot of these brands, like they're startups, but they very clearly rip off bras by more established bra brands, because bras are very difficult to engineer, design, and make. which is why they're so expensive if you've ever wondered, which is great because it also goes against their messaging of there are no good bras out there, because obviously there is a good one because you're stealing it.
You're gonna be famous on YouTube.
Oh, this is Unagi, my little helper. Pepper's whole thing is that they make bras for people with small boobs, and this is great. I really think that specialized by size bra brands make the most sense. It is truly difficult to have a really wide size range of bras and also maintain, you know, quality, fit, consistency, and price. So I think that having a really narrow scope and saying this is what we specialize in is not bad, and I have no qualms with that at all. So they make bras for AA, A, and B cup sizes. All right, think about the bust bra that kind of fits you right now. What size is it? We're gonna say 36C. Wow. So we're gonna say 36B. Word on the middle. It rides up. The underwire pokes into my sides or sternum. Oh no, we especially made our underwires to be less curved and shorter, so they can give you just the right amount of support with no poking. That is absolutely whack. I don't even know what to say about that. Underwires don't poke you because they're more curved or because they're too long. Usually they poke you because they're too short and they're not coming all the way up and capturing all of your breast tissue. Ooh, it looks like a 38B may be the best fit based on your responses. Bad. So once again, we have this thing where they asked if my band is riding up, and then when I say that it is, so Thirdlove told me that that was fine and that was still my size. And Pepper told me to go a size bigger in the band, which is very bizarre. I almost wonder if they just asked that because they know it's an issue people have and that it doesn't actually affect the algorithm at all. I think that a lot of brands are terrified of telling people to wear bras that fit because people are so alarmed by the idea of wearing anything tight. And if you don't want to wear something tight, that's fine, but support garments do need to be tight. So if you're gonna wear a wire bra, wear one that fits, and if not, that's fine. Pathetic! You wanna come in? Yeah, you wanna come in? So we're looking at the Pepper Perfect Fit guide, and they say that the things that they've done to make their bras different are a shallower cup, lightly padded cups for a natural look because no one needs to look 2 sizes bigger, and they didn't shrink the underwire, they just optimized the curvature and length to maximize support. My rib cage is 32 inches around. So they tell me I should be wearing a 36. This is a bad practice that was essentially created back when bras didn't have stretch, so you did need to get a bigger one. But bras have stretch now, and not only do they stretch when you first put them on, they then stretch every time you wear them. So your band size should be the same number as under here most of the time. Some bras run tight, some bras run loose, but that is the general guideline. So the fact that they're right off the bat telling me to wear a 36 is whack. So not only are they saying that I at 32 inches should be a 36, but they're saying that someone who has 1.5 inches smaller, so almost a full size smaller, should also be in a 36. Then they say you're gonna take your bust measurement and subtract it from your Pepper band size, and that'll give you the cup size. My bust measurement is a 38, so that's a 2-inch difference. So they say I should be in a 36A, which is not what I wear. Let's take a look at these tips. Really, when you first buy a bra, you want it to be just like a little too tight on the loosest hook because it's gonna break in a lot the first couple times you wear it. So kind of think like when you get a new pair of shoes, like you buy a new pair of Ducks and it takes a minute before they're comfortable, but you know that they're gonna get there. So that's kind of what you want to think with bras. So you don't want it to be crazy tight, but you want it to be just a little tighter than you would like. Straight and leveled so it doesn't ride up, which is an interesting tip considering when I said that the band rode up, they were like, even bigger, get an even bigger one. So they don't really tell you how to fix that. The center bridge, the gore, should lay flat on your sternum for underwire bras. If it lifts off your chest, try a bigger cup size. Oh my god, okay. So the gore, or the center bridge as they call it, does need to tack to your chest. If it lifts off your chest, the first thing you should do is try going down in the band if the bra doesn't feel tight. That is much more likely what's causing that. Sometimes it can be a cup size thing, but you'll feel it a lot of other places if it's not laying because of the cup size. Filling out your cups has a lot more to do with shape than size, and I think one thing that Pepper does well is they talk a lot about the shape of their cup. So their bras fit smaller chested people because they are made to be shallower. Their size chart is truly just like mortifying. The Natori feathers, which bears a striking resemblance to their laid back lace bra, is already a great bra for people with shallow cups. And so if you have the kind of shape and size that Pepper markets to, that bra would already work for you. So it's funny that they were just like, but we'll do it. So that's it for Pepper. Let's take a look at Cuup. So the Cuup Find Your Size. So this has me tell them about my current bra and then take measurements and then get results. So this is most similar to what we did when we were fitting people in the store. So we would ask them what size they were wearing, kind of get an idea of how that fit, and then we actually just got the underbust measurement. I've never been in the correct bra size and I don't know where to start. Sure, let's try that. Did you know the perfect fit can transform the way you feel about your body? That's true. Did you know bands stretch over time? A less secure fit means you aren't getting proper support. After 1 year, it is likely time to replace your bra. This is a great tip. I'm glad they actually said this. If you're wearing bras every day, say you have 2 to 3 bras and you wear them every day, probably they're gonna last you about a year. Once the elastic isn't really stretching anymore and it's already stretched out, your bra just isn't doing anything for you. Fun. I think I would have said it was tight. So when the band is too big, it simultaneously rides up and cuts in and leaves marks here. But that's the thing I would have noticed. A well-fitting bra should be more snug to start with than you might expect. Indentations and light marks after a day of wear is fine, but you should still be comfortable. Yeah. Hell yeah. Consistent discomfort from your wire means that you're wearing the wrong bra size. Your breast tissue should always be sitting inside the wire. No poking, pinching, or pulling. Yeah. I define comfort as snug and held tight. That's what a bra is for. Okay, every bra size has sister sizes. That's true. And I'm not gonna say that sister sizes are like absolutely bunk. I do think that they are over talked about. People are often very like, oh, well, I measure at a 32, but a 36 I can do a sister size, so that's fine. Sometimes that's okay with wire bras. I am actually a little stricter though, and I do really think that like you should only be moving to a sister size when you know how a bra should fit you and you try on a bra and you're like, this particular bra runs in a way that makes it so I should try the sister size. So they recommend that I wear a 34E. It would be better if they recommended a 32 for me, but I think a big problem with selling bras is you're always marketing to people who think they know what bras should feel like, but don't. That sounds really condescending, but it's more just kind of aware of the shitty situation that people who wear bras are put in, where we're expected to wear bras but not told anything about how they should fit, and so we just kind of wear them for years and put up with the discomfort. 34E is not bad for an online fit finder like this. In general, I think it's better for brands to give you instructions on how to fit yourself and how to measure yourself completely, because that's a much better way for you to have the knowledge moving forward and kind of build an understanding of how bras are supposed to fit. It tells you how to measure yourself when you're putting it into the Cuup Fit Finder, but it doesn't tell you how to figure out your size without the Fit Finder. So when we fit people, we wouldn't just tell them their size, but we would also tell them how to take care of their bra, how to tell if their bra fit, what they should be looking for in a bra, what other brands they should be looking at. And so you really have this opportunity to really help someone, and it's just kind of a wasted opportunity if brands don't do that. So to kind of conclude, I think that it's just important to keep in mind that brands like Thirdlove that are coming in and saying, we are here to offer you what no one else will, are doing this on purpose because they know that if you think that no one else has what they have, you won't try and buy anyone else's bras. Brands are taking advantage of the fact that this is a market that consumers just don't know about. That's all. I don't know if this was helpful or anything anyone wanted to watch, but I have really just been on this crusade on my own and wanted to get some of my thoughts out there. I will link some resources in the description. I hope this helped, and I hope Thirdlove and Pepper especially either stop showing me ads or fix their shit. But we'll see. Have a good one.